Okay, Tony, we're here inspecting the headboard, and it's looking like all of this is having issues, but I just want to show you more closer up how the only thing we were notified about is this sort of effect of the nail head. This is just really inconsistent with how, I don't know, how it was applied. It seems like it was glued, but there's sort of a fiber sticking out here, and it's going to be nearly impossible for me to get every issue here, but just in general, I want you to see the glue is visible in like a lot of areas where the welt is. And I mean, this is not good either, the way it's sort of folded. And again, maybe we could live with the folds if it was consistent, but it's just in some areas different than others. And then, we're just going to go down here. I might have to record a few videos. I don't want it to be too long, but you can see what's confounding to me is, okay, so in some areas, the welt is joined at a 45-degree angle. And maybe the concept is, I don't know if it's going to be set up with the mattress height or what the idea was there. But it's cut on that. And then in other areas, it's almost like they rolled the welt into the other part of the welt. And it just creates this bizarre sort of thicker area. And again, you can see the glue there. It's just, look at that. There's so much, like this should have never left the factory this way. And so, yeah, this is just one side of the headboard. For, this part, if you just look at it from a distance, this part looks beautiful. There was just a couple areas we noticed. I'm not sure if that was some glue residue that kind of got, maybe somebody put their finger on it. But again, up here, you see, what is this? Like, why was this done this way? And you see how the stark difference in between, there's no consistency. Like, if it's going to be done that way, why is it randomly on the left side of the bed, the headboard, and not in the center or something? I don't know if it was the planning or if there's even schematics for that, but yeah, just running down here. Again, this is just bizarre. This is cut at a 45-degree angle. This is not. It's tucked into the other one. It's seemingly just in random locations. And then another issue, I don't know if this was documented initially, there's just this random string, and this is in the nail head. Like, this is not like we pulled it out or something. So, yeah, you can really see just whoever worked on this. It just should not have left this way. Beyond just the effects of this sort of channeling. So I'm just getting more videos. Again, you can see the glue here. That is just not acceptable. And again, it tucked in, and it just has this bizarre effect where it makes it look larger. And then the inconsistency of these folds, it just, especially when contrasted with the beauty of the fabric. The fabric is very beautiful, but then this is just sort of like somebody's arts and craft project, it seems like to me, in terms of the welt. So that's the headboard. And then we're gonna look at the side rails and the footboard. All right, Tony, so here's the footboard, it looks like. So again, just inconsistency with the welt here. So this one is not cut at a 45-degree angle, and it's just sort of right here, which is fine. It's probably the most hidden out of any of them. But then going down, you can see, if my camera will focus, Here we go. There's just this random, okay, well that one at least came out a little bit. Again, this is this is like tucked under the welt and in the nail head. So I have no idea how that happened. That one is fairly well hidden. I got limited room to walk around here, so I'm gonna go to the other side. I'm gonna step on one of them. Okay. And what the client pointed out here is, and in fact, I don't have access to like a leveler right now, but you can kind of visually see this. Okay, so this, it seems to be straight. This one sort of veers off this way, and this one sort of veers off this way. And then it looks almost visually, I'm not sure if it actually is, but it definitely looks like it's sort of pulling apart here. And the holes look a little bigger than over here. So again, just the sort of inconsistency, it just sort of gives this look that's we're not happy with. So I think you're kind of getting the idea of what happened with this welt, and I don't know if there's any areas where there's glue on this one. Got kind of limited space to walk around here, but anyway, that's the footboard. Okay, so this is the one of the side rails. This is very bizarre how there's, like, I don't know, it just seems like there wasn't planning in terms of length and where these cuts are going to be. I don't know if that's something they normally do or if it hides better in some cases, but you can see this is really, so I don't like this, you know, I don't know if there's a way to avoid that. I think maybe we could live with that if it's, you know, just not possible to avoid. But this is what we cannot accept. It's just, some places it's cut at a 45-degree angle, other places it's cut straight, and these places it's just sort of tucked in to the other one. And it just creates this effect where it's like you immediately see, and again, I don't know if that's the glue or what, but it's just sort of all over. You can see this one, just for comparison, you can see this is actually looks a little straighter than the other footboard we were looking at a few moments ago. Again, straight cut, but why is this one here and this one's over here? Like, I guess it's fine if it's hidden, but you know, it's just, what was the idea is my question. Okay, and then again, just certain areas, my camera will focus, just certain areas where there's literal thread still just sticking out. So yeah. All right, so this is the final side rail here. Some of the issues, you know, I pointed out before occurring. What's different on this one is some of the fabric where it tucks into the, like where the nail heads go, is popping through up and over the welt, and then you can actually see the staples. So I'm not sure what was going on there. And then there was one area where again you can see glue, or where glue was, and now there's like dirt kind of attached that kind of got stuck to it. This is kind of where it's the worst, where the fabric from the channel kind of pops through here up and over the welt. Again, you can see the staples that I don't know why that is occurring. So yeah, that's kind of, this is maybe the best looking one, which is unfortunate to say, but it some of these other issues like aren't as visible, but there still are issues. And then there's this right here, and I don't know what happened there, but maybe some glue as well. But issues with every piece. So let us know what we can do. And I'm gonna take some photos now.